YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy Top back with another one. I got them things in my hand. You know what I'm saying? This video right here, this video is specifically about how to shoot craps, casino or out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? How you actually shoot craps. The actual game itself. I know a lot of people say, "Hey, you feel what I'm saying? It can be tricky." Just watching it or actually just trying to learn it. Hopefully this video right here give you a good detail on how to actually shoot craps. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna try to break it down to you. Actually, I'm gonna try to actually break it down to you the best way possible, how I play it, how I played it. And I'm gonna actually show you how the side bend going. However, if you actually play out that way, around that way, you see what I'm saying? How the side bend is too. Him. Hopefully this video is, you know what I'm saying, you get the game, get it down pat, and you actually able to go out there and get it. Anybody new come out here, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and nonetheless, let's get to it. All right, so boom, this is what you do first, man. So let's just say we got, bam, I'm playing one-on-one. You see what I'm saying? One-on-one, right? So that's my opponent, this me. You feel what I'm saying? What we do first is he get a dice, I get a dice. We playing high-low. This is for who rolled first to start the game. So let's say you want to roll, let's say if you want to roll, who rolled high? Who rolled the highest, you know what I'm saying, number first or low. Let's say, I'm going to go, we're going to roll the highest number. Boom, so we rolled 3 though. Bam. So let's say he rolled higher than 3. Bam, so he rolled 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to re-roll. This is his dice, my dice. But we saying we're going to roll high. Boom. I rolled the 5. Bam. He rolled the 2, so I rolled first. All right, so boom, this is the pot right here. This mine's, this his. Boom. So I haven't rolled. This first roll that I roll is called the come out roll. You see what I'm saying? The come out roll is specifically, okay, what I rolled on the come out roll, this is my first roll to start the game. So if I roll the first roll, and I don't know how a lot of people, they take it out, whatnot, but it's still the same. If I roll the first roll, if I roll a 7, I don't think, a lot of people, they don't really play with 11, but if you roll a 7, 11, you automatically win. On the come out, that's on the come out. That's on the come out, you automatically win. If you roll a 2, if you roll a 3, or if you roll a 12, this is still on the first roll, the come out roll. If you roll those 3 numbers, or any one of those numbers on your first roll, then you lose. So boom, let's erase that. This is still on the come out right here though. That's just for me to try to explain the first basic of the game. And let me explain this part right here. Okay, so if we don't roll a 7 or 11 on the first roll for the come out roll, okay, let's just say this is the come out roll now, bam. We rolled a 7, okay, so we were the 1, but we trying to go get us a point. Boom, so let's say we rolled 5. So 5 is my point now. So that's when the game, really you get into the game. So I gotta roll a 5 again to win, but if I roll a 7, I lose. You see what I'm saying? So let's see if we can go roll that 5. Boom, 3. So you keep rolling until you know what I'm saying, you hit that 5. See, I hit the 7, I crapped out, so I lost. So it's the next man roll. You see what I'm saying? So this is bet what we put up. Whatever he got, he win. So we put some back up, and he rolled back up. You know what I'm saying? That's the basic of the game if you asking me how I see him play the game. So now we're gonna go to side betting. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna base the game off side betting. Boom. Okay, so let's just say the pot of whoever rolling. When I say by side betting, this go for the people that's not rolling. You see what I'm saying? They just watching the game. They not in tune with the game. They putting their own bread up on the back end. So okay, let's just say this is one person that's still rolling, opponent, and this other opponent. They rolling for the 5 now. You see what I'm saying? So let's say they betting 5. The side bets, let's say this the other opponent, right? And this the other dude. These the 2 guys that want to make a bet on who gonna roll whatever. Let's just say this person rolling. That's their money. Our money ain't got nothing to do with what they betting on. Okay, so let's say this guy right here says, I bet this guy right here, this is on his point, this is on his come up roll. I bet this guy right here will roll a 2 or 3, or he'll roll the 12. You see what I'm saying? And crap out. So he basically saying, I bet you he'll crap out his first roll. This is what this guy saying. So he matching that saying, I'm betting you that he won't crap out. I said that wrong. So if he go out and boom, so if he hit one of these numbers, this is the other opponent. And if he hit the 2, 3, or the 12, then this guy right here lose. But if he go off GP and he roll and he go hit him, you know what I'm saying? That's, you feel me, 9. If he go and hit that 7 or 11, this guy win because on this come up point, he automatically, you know what I'm saying, hit 7. You see what I'm saying? So boom, on the side, they still can keep betting. So let's say this man won and he decided to put up again. And let's say this guy over here, he still want to keep going. My hand is the other opponent to the guy that just won right here. Okay, so he'll match up and put up again. So let's say, and this guy right here is still rolling because he just won. So that's they, you know, part. So let's just say, I bet 2 on it. And this other guy, he'll have 2. So we'll put 2 up again, but we're going to have 1. So we saying, I bet 1. And he going to match the 1. So that's me and the opponent again that I bet this time. I can bet offset and side bet that I just bet that this guy right here will hit a 7 or he'll hit whatever his point is before, you know what I'm saying, this guy say he'll crap out before he hit his point. So let's say I'm betting, now we betting, let's say he done got into the roll, the game has started. So let's just say the game got on. So I just explained the first point of if the game was on the first come up on whoever bet. So let's say they hit a point where they just hit a 7, so he won automatically. So let's just say we bet it on, you know what I'm saying, let's say I bet it that this guy right here will hit that 7. This guy saying he won't, so I would have won again, you see what I'm saying? But okay, let's just say his point was just, okay, he got 6. So his point is 6. Me and bro right here, okay, let's say he bet, I bet 1 that he'll crap out before he hit the 6. And I say, I bet you he'll hit the 6 before he crap out. So boom now, we rolling, bam. He hit 4. Boom, he hit 5. He hit the 6. So he just won the 6. He just betted that he'll crap out, so I win. So these are side bets. This is not what's going on. So however they doing it, they'll swipe it back, whatever. And you can go back in. You can bet if you want to bet he'll hit a 10 or 4, or you can bet whatever your side bets was one. There's different ways how different people play it in different cities and stuff. However you get the game knowledge down, you understand how the side bets work. Cause like you can bet, I bet you he'll roll a 10. Like you just bet he'll roll a number outside of any number that's a crap out, or like the basic numbers that you actually shoot before the come up. So let's just say they already in, like I said, they already in the game, they rolling points. So let's just say his point was just so happened to be an 8. And these are 2 guys that still betting, right? So his point is an 8. And we just bet he can bet again and say, I bet you he'll roll 12 before he hit the 8. And let's just say if he just still rolling, still rolling. And then he's still rolling, but he end up actually, you see what I'm saying? He end up actually hitting the 12. He end up actually hitting the 12, right? Before he end up hitting that, what was that other number? No, it was 8, my fault, that what it was. He had rolled 8, and he betted that he'll hit a 12 before the 8 come back up. So let's just say he rolled the 12 before the 8 came up. Then he'll win. So now I finally lost, you feel me? So that's his bread. Just a normal side bet of how the game really go, man. So, all right, so if I left anything out the game, y'all let me know. This is basic as for what I can give to you from how I know the knowledge and what I know how we play up, you know, around different which ways to each his own. But let me know if I left something out on the game, enlighten me more on the game. Hopefully this video still was actually insightful and y'all was able to learn something, be able to go play around and be able to actually go put you some bread down and do something with it. Whether you go casino off in it, you know what I'm saying, the street way, it's to each his own. But yeah, like just let me know if I left anything out on the video. Because 9 times out of 10, you always still leave something out. You can always find some way to learn something. Enlighten me, help me. But hey, help me help you by subscribing and hitting that button. I appreciate y'all. Hey, stay out the way.